The word Waliden means a child or birth. But in this story, it refers to one of the most miraculous and world-changing births in human history, the birth of a prophet. A messenger, a mercy to the world. A birth that was not just an event for one family or one nation, but a gift for all of humanity. More than 1,400 years ago, in the blessed city of Mecca, the world witnessed the arrival of Muhammad. His coming was not an accident of history, it was the fulfillment of prophecies, the answer to prayers and the light that would guide people out of darkness. Muslims believe that every prophet before him, from Adam to Noah, from Abraham to Moses, from David to Jesus, peace be upon them, all foretold or prepared the way for his mission. The world at that time was in deep need of guidance. Across the globe, societies were lost in injustice, idolatry, oppression, and ignorance. The powerful ruled over the weak. Women were denied dignity, then the poor were forgotten. In Arabia, tribes were divided by endless wars and a thirst for revenge. Yet in the midst of this darkness, the mercy of God was about to shine brighter than ever before. His mother, Amina, felt the blessing even before he was born. She experienced dreams and signs that told her this child would be extraordinary. She would say later that during her pregnancy, she felt a light within her that illuminated the palaces of Basra in Syria. This was no ordinary child, this was a child chosen by the Creator. On the night of his birth, the air seemed purer, the atmosphere calmer, angels descended. Blessings filled the earth, and signs appeared in distant lands. In Persia, the fire that had burning continuously for 1,000 years was suddenly extinguished. In the grand palace of the Persian emperor, 14 balconies cracked and fell. These were all symbols the old empires of oppression were about to fade, and a new era of truth was about to begin. Muhammad was born an orphan, his father, Abdullah, having passed away before his birth. Yet this too was part of the divine plan to show that greatness is not inherited through wealth or power, but through character and mission. As he grew, he was cared for by his loving grandfather, Abdul-Mut, and lived later by his uncle Abu Talib. Even as a young boy, he stood out for his honesty, his kindness, and his trustworthiness. The people of Mecca gave him the title Alamin, the Trustworthy, long before he became a prophet. The birth of Muhammad is not only a matter of joy for Muslims, but it carries a universal message for all humanity. He came to teach that there is only one God, the creator of all, and that all human beings are equal in his sight, regardless of race, tribe, or social status. He called for justice for the oppressed, compassion for the poor, and respect for women. His teachings invite us to live with integrity, to care for our neighbors, and to strive for peace. For Muslims, celebrating his birth is not merely about remembering the day, but about reflecting on the values he taught and living them in our daily lives. And for those who are not Muslim, learning about his life is an opportunity to discover how one man's character, vision, and message transformed nations and continues to inspire over 1.9 billion followers today. Think about this: a child born in a small desert town, with no wealth, no armies, and no political power, would become the most influential person in history. His message would cross oceans, mountains, and centuries. His life would inspire books, poetry, art, and laws, and even today, his words bring comfort to hearts and direction to lives. In a world where we are often divided by nationality, language, or religion, the story of Walid and the blessed birth reminds us of something greater. It reminds us that God's mercy knows no borders, that truth can come from the most unexpected places, and that one person, guided by faith and sincerity, can change the world.